Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are going to get into something that can literally transform your user prototype from just okay to something truly professional. We're talking about fixing your navigation flow. So let's just jump right in. I want you to imagine walking into a brand new, beautiful building. The design is incredible, but there are no signs, no directory, the hallways don't make any sense. You'd get lost and super frustrated pretty fast, right? Well, that is exactly what your user feels when they're clicking through a prototype with a confusing navigation flow. Our job is to build them a clear pathway, not a frustrating maze. So, what even is navigation flow, really? Well, on the surface, it's just the path your user takes to get from one screen to the next. But it's actually so much more than that. It's how they build a mental map of your whole project. It's the invisible blueprint of your entire design. Okay, so before we can fix a single thing, we've got to put on our detective hats. We need to figure out exactly where people are getting stuck, where they're hitting dead ends, and where they're just getting totally turned around. It's all about learning to spot the symptoms of a broken flow. So take a hard look at your own project. Are your users scratching their heads? Are they taking like 5 steps to do something that should only take 2? Are they just clicking all over the place, totally lost? Come on, be honest. These aren't just little hiccups. They're giant red flags telling you that your navigation needs some serious help and fast. And here's something that you really need to let sink in. User confusion is never, ever the user's fault. It is a design fault. It's a massive signal that the system we built just isn't intuitive, it doesn't work the way a real person expects it to, and that's on us to fix. And the tricky part is that the problem could be hiding in plain sight. You have to look at the entire journey, from start to finish. Is it the main menu, the way one page flows to the next? Could it be where you put a really important button? Heck, it could even be the words you chose for your labels. Everything is a potential clue. All right, enough about the problem. Let's get into the good stuff, the solution. Think of this next part as your action plan, your toolkit for turning that confusing maze into a path that's so clear and direct for your users, they don't even have to think about it. We can actually boil this whole process down to 3 really powerful steps. First, reorganize your screens. Group things together that just logically belong together. Second, simplify the pathways. Be ruthless here. Cut out every single unnecessary click. And third, create patterns. You want similar buttons and actions to look and feel the same everywhere. This is how you build trust and make your prototype feel effortless. Just look at this. It really shows you the 2 different realities you can create. On one side, you have intuitive navigation. That leads to confident, happy users. It's smooth, there's no friction, it's actually enjoyable. And on the other side, total frustration, mental overload, and eventually you just have lost users who give up. The choice of which path to build is totally up to you. So why are we spending all this time on this? Why does it matter so much? Well, because getting this right isn't just about finishing the project. There is a huge professional payoff that comes from mastering navigation, and it's going to directly impact the quality of everything you do from here on out. The first massive payoff is building user confidence. I mean, think about it. When a user can pretty much guess how your system is going to work and then it does exactly what they expect, they start to trust it. And that trust is golden. It makes them feel smart, it makes them feel in control, and that is the absolute core of a fantastic user experience. And benefit number 2 is so practical. When your navigation is crystal clear, your usability testers can stop struggling with the basics, like how to even get around. Instead, they can start giving you feedback on what really matters. The big ideas, the cool features. This means you get way deeper, way more valuable insights from your testing sessions. And let's make this super immediate for you. By fixing all these navigation issues in week 9, you are setting yourself up for a massive win. It means that week 10 isn't spent putting out fires and fixing basic flaws. No, it's spent polishing your prototype and making it awesome based on all that high-quality feedback you got. You're simply working smarter. So what does all of this lead to? What's the number 1 result? A professional quality prototype. Simple as that. A smooth, intuitive, predictable flow is the signature of great design. It's what separates a project that feels like a student assignment from a product that feels like it's ready to launch. So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with one question. I want you to look at your prototype right now, think about everything we just talked about. What is the single first step you are going to take to start clarifying your user's journey, to turn it from that maze into a masterpiece? Now go get it done.